Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Alex. With Super Mega Force coming out next weekend. I'm gonna try to review some Power Ranger seasons. So let's get started with the first series, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm gonna review the whole Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as a whole right now. So I have a lot to go with. Basically, the plot of this series, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, follows a group of teenager friend. It follows a group of 5 friends who become Power Rangers, who are picked by Zordon to help defend the world of the forces of Rita and her alien forces. The characters that we have in the first season were Jason, Kimberly, Zach, Trini, and Billy. They're the first Rangers from season 1, and I have to admit, the first season, it's pretty standard, general, a general season that I remember nostalgic purposes. I love this series a lot. It just had some memorable episodes like Dave the Dumpster, I Guy, Happy Birthday Zach, to Pressing Engagement. A lot of two-parters that were pretty good when it came to, fruition of the story. Very standard. Then a lot of things standard happened. A lot more dark, more serious tone, right? As the Green with Evil miniseries, the 5-part miniseries, when Tommy was introduced. And I really enjoyed his character of it. And pretty much still standard. You guys, during that storyline, it was very nostalgic of watching that a lot. So a very standard season of the first season. It heavily lifted off the Sentai that it was Power Rangers was being delivered, and besides of the Rangers, we also had some side characters like Ernie, Bulk, and Skull, and some reoccurring love interests for some of these characters, like from Jason, Kimberly, Trini, Zach, and Billy. Very standard characters, and I have to admit, it was very, very standard to season 1 inner thing. And it was a very good, heart wrenching season, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Then, when season 2 came, basically Lord Zed, basically who's Rita's superior, arrives to Rita's palace. Basically, he tosses her into the recesses of space, and basically Lord Zed takes place of Rita's and tries to fix Rita and all that stuff that's going on in this. Pretty much, he takes over as the lead villain of Power Rangers, and a lot of people saw the reasons why we liked him as a villain, because he had more of a engaging army plot, and he had more of a tried to be more of a threat more than Rita. I had to admit Zed was a cool character and brought a lot more into it. And in this season, this is when Tommy got turned into the White Ranger when he lost the Green Ranger powers back in season 1, near season 1, season 2ish. But very great character dynamic through the team changed pretty much differently until we got midway of season 2, when we got new characters from Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, who were also great characters. I remember a little bit watching them, and Zordon interacting with these characters were pretty nostalgic. There was a lot of episodes I remember, like the White Light season, passing of the torch. No, that was the Turbo. My bad. When they were passing down the powers, very nostalgic, very much. We had their respective characters that left. Basically, Rocky became the Red Ranger, Adam became the Black Ranger, and Aisha became the Yellow Ranger. And then we still had Kimberly and Billy and Tommy, pretty much the standard from the 3 original Rangers, except for, Tommy. But very standard season I love from season 1. Basically the same thing going on with Lord Zed from Rita. It was very great episodes with them in there, and it took a lot more characters that came into it in the series. So that's season basically 2 in my nutshell of a concept. It wasn't until season 3, midway of the series, Power Rangers, was getting into the hype and became a fan favorite series that came out in 1993, season 3, and it came out very standard. The Ranger powers, they lost the Ranger powers from, and then they go to a new guy named Ninjor who gave them new power, more newer power coins based off of animals. What in ninjas in the season. Very standard character arcs from basically all the other characters. Pretty much stole the scene in it. And this is the episode when Rito came in and helped with the forces of taking over. And again, still similar concept. Rita's back. I guess she came back in mid second or third season, but I have to admit, her coming back to the series, like, again, was a nostalgic blast of me liking these characters. So that's season 3 in a nutshell. It's basically standard until we got the new character, Kat, who took Kimberly's place. That send-off episode was very, warm-hearting to that Power Rangers fandom that I loved from Power Rangers, and it got into more of the Power Rangers event. And it wasn't until midway of the Power Rangers they had the magical MacGuffin that was supposed to lead into their next series. It was Power Rangers Zeo, but during that saga, the Master of Al returned the world back into time of season 3, and then when the Rangers became kids, Zordon called upon the alien Rangers from Aquatar to come in and fight the forces of Rita and all that. So that's when the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers take place, part of season 3. Very, basically standard. They trying to get their power crystals for the next team, and pretty much a standard off season I really enjoyed. I have to admit this season was very decent, and I like Power Rangers, Alien Rangers. It's still basic from the season 3 slot. Just longer, and it was just very good seeing these characters interact with, seeing these younger kid versions of these. They did pretty decent. The acting for those kid actors who played the respective Rangers, for my Kat, Tommy, Billy, and all that stuff. Rocky, Adam, those characters. They weren't that bad, but Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, a really great season, series as a franchise. I love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. From a ranking from a 1 to a 10, I'll probably get the whole series a 7. It has some decent parts of it, but it felt like some of the episodes were slowing pace once it got into season 2, near the ending of season 2, and things came out too quicker than I expected. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, a solid series to the franchise of Power Rangers. So that's my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers review. Check me back for episode 2, where I'll be reviewing Power Rangers Zeo. Bye.